What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 10 of our Brentford career mode, and today we got some games where we have Sheffield Wednesday, we have Nottingham Forest, possibly also Reading. It depends on how the transfer window goes. I think at the moment we're not going to do a ton of business, so I mean, it's not too crazy. It shouldn't be too crazy. We will probably get 3 games in today. Sheffield Wednesday being the first one. We're definitely going to bring in a left back on loan because we don't exactly have the money, but we need help on that side, and we, have 28k in wage budget, and that's kind of all we have. So we're going to need to try and bring one in on loan. We'll see how things happen. But let's jump into this first game here. Sheffield Wednesday and Brentford. They're playing 5 at the back, 3 in midfield. This is going to be a very, very odd formation to go up against, but we're all fit. We're all ready to go, so let's jump into it. Sheffield Wednesday, Brentford. Let's go. Cringe. Here's Henry. Get a little bit of space up this left-hand side. Slides it back into Janelle, and Janelle plays it forward nicely. And Tony, can he get away from the back line? He's just going to get away. It's Tony. It's 1-0. Big old goal to kind of open this game up a little bit. Kind of want Sheffield to come out of their shell just a bit. And it's happened, or it should happen from here on out, but we just sneak through. It's nicely done. It's good football, and it's kind of stretching the fullbacks a little bit. If you can bring them inside a touch, make the center backs, move over just a little bit to cover, then you get the openings. We got it there. Tony kind of just ran in behind and comes along with a good finish. 35 goals for the season. Tony has an incredible number, and it's 1-0. Finds De Silva. Slid across to Janelle. And he can go out wide. That's a great ball out to Henry, who's made a brilliant run here into the box. And it's the fullback. What a finish. It's 2-0. I mean, that is a thunderous finish. No chance whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Just hammered into the back of the net. It's a great run. The ball to him is perfect. Gets him in stride. Look at this pass. It's perfect. Right on his foot. And that's a heck of a finish. In off the post. It's a second for us. It's 2-0 on 27 minutes. And this game is going exactly how we needed it to. Here's Henry. That's a good ball forward because there's gap over here for Joe Leeson. This is what you need to do against teams like this. Hit him on the break. Stretch the center backs. And he can slide that out there to Tony. And Tony with a good take. And he gets into space. It's a big block. Couldn't quite get it by him in the end as that corner comes in, and Tony gets the header. It's into the back of the net. It's another from Tony. It's 3-0, and hopefully that is game over and Wednesday can't turn around to catch us back up. That is big. That is big. Cross comes in here, and Tony just gets ahead of his man. Gotta see that again. It looked like it came off one of their arms there, but he went into the back of the net. That's all that matters. That's weird. It's difficult to see, but goalkeeper couldn't keep it out. We'll just say it went off Tony's head. It's 3-0, 35 minutes gone, and a great first half against a low block, really. Nice ball forward. Oh, I thought we had that there, but it's technically a foul, but Mbuemo takes it and rolls with it. Let's play here, and can we get that forward? We can. Tony's going to get onto this, and he can clip that back inside. Brilliant play. Lovely finish. Easy stuff. It's 4-0. And they were all gravitating toward Ivan Toney. And Jensen made the run all alone at the penalty spot. He takes it down. One touch to set himself. And just passes it into the bottom corner. This is a lovely goal. But all 3 of them there gravitate toward Tony. Jensen, easy take for him. Easy finish for someone of his caliber. It's 4-0 on 53 minutes. And it's been a long time since we've had an excellent performance like this. Can't quite get a foot in on that. Get it on there that time. It gets played forward to Tony. And Tony, nice little back heel there. Did well to really put the power on that. And it comes to Tony now. And Tony's going to be forced a little bit wide, but he can clip that back post. Can we get a foot onto that? No, he tried very hard to kind of get a foot on that, but we're going to win this one. It's going to finish 4-0. And ever since our goal, really, there hasn't been any highlights of note. But, clamp down, take the 3 points. A good performance, really, especially for that first hour. And we go up and on with a win. I don't see... Oh, no one's played there. So everyone's kind of just stuck in place. So we're going to stay ahead of Norwich, which is good. And we also have ourselves an interview, which I don't do very often in this. I only really do them when morale is low. Stunning performance, 2 goals. What are your thoughts on him? He capped a good team display. Couldn't ask for more from Tony today. Excellent. Are you confident we can avoid defeat again? We look stronger and stronger. That's good. Beaten Sheffield Wednesday twice. It's all about the players. All about the players. We'll take it that way. Nicely done. And we move on. As you can see, we've opened up a 2-point gap now on Norwich, who continue to drop points in bunches. They were 7 ahead of us like 4 games ago. I mean, it's very, very weird. We've gotten a couple of the scouting reports now. We're going to see if we can bring one of these players in on loan. Any of the 3 left backs. Not Harvey Elliott, who's on loan at Blackburn at the moment. I've gone into the calendar. But let's go over to transfers, our transfer hub. See if we can bring, just a backup left back. But I'm looking at, Tyreek Mitchell. He's a good player. Someone we can grow. I mean, can we approach to loan? The club isn't interested in loaning out. Oh, that is so annoying. Approach to loan. You can't with any of these players. I mean, I hate how they work this out. I mean, Brandon Williams surely is not interested or not a part of the loan system at the moment. What about this lad here? Club isn't interested in loaning. I mean, it's crazy the way this kind of works itself out. I mean, I hate the transfers still. They're not very realistic to me, but we're going to have to, move on, and we'll look at a couple more targets. Had those 3. I mean, I thought for sure Brandon Williams was someone we could move on to try and get in on loan, but it doesn't look like it. And we are going to have to move on forward. So we have Nottingham Forest coming. They are sitting 6th, currently in a playoff spot. And they'd be playing Norwich if it happened today. So they are not to be taken lightly. As we got a couple of matches rescheduled, which means we have our FA Cup opponent. Let's go take a look and see who that is. Maybe we can have a bit of an FA Cup run. As Reading has been moved up to Wednesday. And then we have Ipswich in the Cup. So winnable. But it means we're probably going to get to Reading today unless we get some offers in for someone, which I don't personally expect. But it is what it is. One thing I am going to do while we are here, go to development, and we are going to go find Da Silva. I love Da Silva, but his touch is so, so bad. And I know I'm going to look at it right now, and it's probably going to be fine. In-game, it is not good enough. The first touch is just awful. Where is ball control? I suppose that's what it is. I need ball control up. So box to box. Work on his passing, his finishing, his speed as well. That's probably the best place to go. It's just really bad. It is driving me absolutely nuts. So we'll go on box to box. See how that works. But yeah, something needed to be done. His touch is... every time it's just really, really bad. So let's jump into this. Brentford Forest. Now, one thing I do want to do is I kind of want to get a little bit more of an attacking threat in here. We're going to get Jensen out, and we're going to get Ali Seda in. Nothing on Jensen or anything. It's just Ali Seda's more dynamic at the moment. And then I think we're going to start Fosu out there on the left as well. Do we need to bring anybody onto the bench? Nobody's super upset or anything like that, so that is good. So let's jump into this. Brentford, Nottingham Forest, big game. Let's go. Da Silva. We get it out wide. We can. Dalsgaard making an excellent run. He sees Tony. That's a brilliant pass from Dalsgaard. It's 1-0. What a cross from the fullback. And an early goal here. 5 minutes gone, and Tony adds to his collection and fires home the lead. It's 1-0 I mean, what a start. This is a great ball out to Dalsgaard, and he's going to look up, take this first time. What a cross. And what a finish. Just has to guide that on target. Decides to smash it instead. Either way, as long as it ends up in the back of the net, it's not that big a deal. What a start here, though. 1-0 up. Comes out to Mbuemo. Dalsgaard with a good run. And Dalsgaard's on it. Dalsgaard, once again, getting into space. Slides it across. It's in the back of the net. It's a second assist for Dalsgaard. This time, more of a pass inside the box. But it's Ali Seda who scored. Headbutt the bloody corner flag in the end. But it's lovely stuff. It's good football. And Dalsgaard getting tons and tons of space right now. He gets ahead of his mark. Slides it in. And that's just a calm, composed finish. He just taps it to the other side of the goal there. Barely flicks his boot at it. As the goalkeeper was coming across, he couldn't get there. And Ali Seda doubles up our lead here. It's 33 minutes gone. It's 2-0. Oh, good play. It's grabbing. It's back outside. Oh, I thought we got a touch onto that. Tries to get into the gap. Moving the ball around pretty well as we try and take it away, and we do. That's a really good football out of the back there. Really good stuff, and that's an excellent pass, and I thought we had it. It's going to come back the other way, and they have a couple of men forward. Oh, nicely done. Good turn. One back. Oh. Bad goal to concede at this moment in the game. Right before halftime, Forest pull one back. Work themselves right back into the game. That is a touch annoying, but our bad pass there kind of gave it away. There's space here. Gets played in nicely. And look, he's just got time to turn. You cannot give him time to turn at the top of the box like that. He's going to punish you, and he's done it there. 2-1 here. And we are still very much in a game against a good opponent. It's a nice ball out there to Amiobi. Oh, that's a brilliant ball back there. And are you kidding me? From Raya. That's poor. I mean, he should be getting to this. He really ought to. He doesn't. He kind of... It's really bad goalkeeping. And Lolly levels it up. Super annoying that. Super annoying. And I know goalkeepers on the list of things probably in the summer, but that's just dreadful goalkeeping. And he was only really ever a one-year kind of guy, a goalkeeper, but that's so poor. In a game like this, to concede like that, it's really, really poor. And Nottingham Forest, who we said were very much a good team, still pressing, have done just that and grabbed a second. He slides it across. Nice turn from Tony in the back of the net. We take the lead again. Just like that. It's 3-2. Raya's a mistake. Not as big at the moment. It will be if we don't grab all 3 points today. But we go right back up the other end. And Tony puts us back in the lead. It's nicely done. Comes out here to Ali Seda. It's a good turn there from Tony. I was hoping he'd turn it on his right foot almost. But did it with his left. Scored with his left. It's a good finish. It's a good turn. And on 57 minutes, we're 3-2 up. And he can push up this side. And Henry can play it on now. And Fosu's going to be on side. And he's going to race forward here with it. Slides it out to Janelle. And Janelle can slide it out to Mbuemo. Takes a touch into the back of the net. That's a big finish from Mbuemo to double up our lead here. It's 4-2. That's a big goal. Big goal from the winger there. I thought for a moment this might get blocked. It hasn't. Fosu does well. Slides it across. It's one more. It's a good touch. That first touch is excellent. Squares him up with the goal, really. Now he's just got to pick his spot and does. He goes behind the defender, Ribeiro. Just inside the post. It's an excellent finish from him. And it's 4-2. Here's Janelle. And Tony's made an excellent run into space there. It's a good interception, though. We take it back, going the other way. Janelle Slides it out there. Here's Canos. Back inside. Marcondes is in a good spot. And he goes for goal. What a finish. It's 5-2. And we're putting a little bit of gloss on the scoreline here that we may deserve. I mean, this is an excellent, excellent finish from Marcondes. It really is. He's just given time at the top of the box. You cannot give professionals time in that spot. You just cannot. It comes to him. Plenty of time. I mean, he just picks out the corner. What a finish. Zero chance for the goalkeeper here. This is a great strike. Catches all of that right into that corner. That is an excellent, excellent goal. It's 5-2 here with 10 minutes to go. And we're on our way to another 3 points. Chanel finds Canos in a good spot. And Canos can slide it forward here to Tony, who's in a great spot. 6. They're done defending today, Nottingham Forest. As we add another to the scoreline. It's 6-2. It's another for Tony, who's been unbelievable ever since, you know, those first 3 or 4 games where he didn't score any goals. He's been unbelievable since. When we nick it there, I mean, he's all alone. He's all alone. It's poor defending. Poor marking. That's what happens when you turn it over in spots like that. Go right on through. And we're going to come away with a very impressive win. Today we've been rather impressive in today's episode. Yesterday, or the day before, you know, the last episode, episode 9, we weren't very good. We played Norwich and Watford, who are 2 good teams, of course, but we even played Barnsley, who are not very good, and we were very poor, even with the second team. So, I mean, today is nice. I mean, so far, we've done rather well, played excellently, as Tony wants himself another. Goes with his left foot. I was hoping he'd try and curl it with his right, but not a problem that one doesn't find the back of the net. He had a hat trick anyway. Another one. I mean, he's had so many this year, but an excellent, excellent result. We had 10 total shots and 8 of total goals, which is incredible. But Norwich win their game, which means we stay 2 points ahead of them, hoping Watford kind of drop points at some point. Like to go ahead and win the league, of course. It's still a 5-point gap. And it's a 2-point gap between us and Reading. Not too bad. Obviously, any gap is good. We also have the goal difference. We definitely have the goal difference, as a scouting report has come in. Maybe we can find a left back that way. What do we got here? 2 players at 91. The rest of these guys can go. But, you know, get a couple players there. Let's go over there and see if we have anybody who can kind of play left back in the youth setup before we jump into this Reading game. Youth staff, youth academy. Do we have anybody who can play left back? No, we do not. Kind of just a bunch. Everyone's pretty much a midfielder. We got this guy who can play midfield and center back. Goalkeeper. This side looks like he might be good still. Seymour. I mean, his physicals are in a really good spot for someone who's 15. We hope to develop the other things, of course. His skill moves, 5-star, 3-star weak foot for a midfielder is excellent. Lowe looks like he'll be okay. And these players look like they're going to be okay. But Seymour there looks like he's just going to be good, which is obviously a great, great thing to look at. But let's jump into this. Brentford Reading. Can we keep it up? I'm going to make a change or 2, I think. I think we're going to start Norgard here. And then we should give Jansen a go. And then, yeah, the right back can have a go. Also, Rorslev was, you know, growing pretty decently. And then I want to bring Baptiste onto the bench. We'll do it ahead of him. And Fords can come onto the bench at Canos. So let's jump into this. Brentford Reading. Let's go. That's a good ball here. Aluko is going to get to this, but Jansen just steps in his way. We're going to have to be careful of that as it comes to De Silva. De Silva can push this forward, and he sees the run of Tony. And Tony, can he slide it back into Mbuemo? He can. Mbuemo 1-0. Almost a goal at one end. Not for a late tackle. And we go back up the other and grab the lead. It's 1-0. What a break. We love to play in space. And that is why it's a great finish from Mbuemo. The perfect run needed to be. And Reading fall behind. This is a good ball out there to Tony. And Tony's just waiting. He comes across. He's all alone. Doesn't need to set himself as he just smashes that near post. And then Mbuemo grabs the goal. It's 1-0. And a good start. Jolis slides it across to Jensen, and Jensen's on it, and he sees a great run there from Tony. As Tony wants one himself, he gets it. Good finish. Excellent run. Tony is just so good at those bendy runs, you know, where he kind of just holds himself and then drops his shoulder and makes the turn as the ball comes through. He's so good at it. He's going to do it here. Excellent. And he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Keeps it low. Smashes it. And it's 2-0 on 20 minutes. An excellent start. Nice turn. Oh, I've turned into traffic, though, in the end. It's a good ball in there. Oh, what a turn back. It's blocked. Still on it, though. Tries to turn back the other way, and we just escape. Now we can find it forward. Here's Norgard. He sees Tony making the run, and Tony's just outmaneuvering these center backs. That's a great save. A really good save. Tony turns again, though. Oh, he smashed the bar that time. Oh, good goalkeeping. A couple chances for Tony. One smashes the bar. One forces him into an excellent save. I mean, very close to another as Norgard has it dispossessed with him, or from him, on the turn, but very close to grabbing a third there. Jansen's going to keep running up this side. Gives it to Roroslav. That's played through nicely. Here's Tony. We can get that out wide nicely. Here's Henry. And Henry can play that across goal. And Jolis is just going to get there. Brilliant. Oh, and it's blocked away, but it's going to fall to De Silva at the back post. And he slams it into the back of the net for 3. 40 minutes gone, and we may have just put Reading to bed there. Excellent football on the break again. We love to do that. This is an excellent ball. It's a good touch. Good goalkeeping, and he's just rather unlucky as it hits Jolis and kind of works its way back to De Silva at the back post where nobody is, and he just slams it into an empty net. Nicely done. It's 3-0 on 40 minutes. Oh, nice ball in behind. Sharia is going to get onto this. Oh, nicely done by Roroslav. Brilliant from the fullback, and he's going to drag this forward as well. He sees De Silva making the run. It's an excellent ball out to him. And we are going to race into the box here. Might grab something before halftime. That's a big save. Not the pure finisher that you get from the other men. As Tony gets a header on, it's into the back of the net. Doesn't matter that De Silva's missed. Tony's there to put it into the back of the net anyway on the corner. Another headed goal off a corner from Tony, who's just a lot bigger than a lot of these players in the championship. There he is ahead of everybody. It's a good header down. Down and away. You need it to be that way on headers. 45 minutes gone, right on halftime, and we are 4-0 to the good. Oh, that's a good ball into space. Is he onside? He is. Great save from Raya. That is a great save from Raya. It really is. 2-on-1 there. Plus the goalkeeper, of course, and that is a big save at his near post. Well, not a huge save. You feel this game might be done, but, I mean, it's a great save from him. Kind of redeems himself a little bit from the howler last time. We slide that across. We can. Baptiste now. It's back inside here to Fours. Fours is on it, and Baptiste has made an excellent run. It's Baptiste into the back of the net. It's 5. And Baptiste, maybe a 65 overall, but he plays so much better than that. He's a really good player to have around. This is an excellent run. He's just stood up there, and then eventually just makes the run. He sees the gap. Sees Fours holding it up. Nobody in the middle. Decides he's going to do it himself. It comes to him on the penalty spot. And there is 0 chance for the Reading goalkeeper as he smashes that into the back of the net. It's 5-0 on 73 minutes. Another excellent performance. Nice tackle there. Got to get rid of it quicker, but we do manage to just get rid of it in the end. So it comes to Baptiste, and he just bursts forward. That's brilliant from Baptiste. And it comes to Fours. Oh, he's got to finish that, surely. the young man. I tried to get it onto his right foot. Goes with his left instead. And unfortunately for him, it will not be a goal. What's the Henry now? Norgard. Slid across. Baptiste, he loves to make those runs. Back out there to Fours, and Fours can slide it into him. Buemo tried to turn with it. But we are going to grab the win. And another really good performance today. It's going to be 5-0 the score. Very nicely done. An excellent, excellent result. I mean, what more could you ask for today? I mean, today we were excellent. All 3 games. Played really, really well. At the front end, at the back end, as Norwich and Watford win again. I mean, it's going to be tough to get away from these guys. It's going to be tough. I mean, we got to catch up to Watford first, but getting away from Norwich is going to be tough. They stick within 2 points of us. We can take a look at the standings before we move forward. Let's take a look there. Pick competition. Here we go. Championship. And here we are in second, of course, 2 points ahead. There are 16 games remaining, of course. We're 5 back of Watford, 2 ahead of Norwich. And obviously that sweet spot is first or second. It doesn't matter if we catch up Watford if we beat out Norwich, who plays Swansea next. So that'll be very difficult for Norwich, hopefully. Are there any other games in here? Watford play Cardiff, who are not super great in here. Norwich play Rotherham. Watford play Preston. Rotherham. I mean, we're not getting too many games here. You look at it and they're going to lose. You know, Norwich play Millwall. Birmingham's a tough one, finally. Watford play Swansea. So, I mean, you feel they're going to win a good chunk of their next couple. Now, we're just going to have to keep on winning. Next episode, though, we have Ipswich in the Cup. We have Middlesbrough, and then Bournemouth, and then we'll probably sim the Rotherham game. So, may get 4 games next episode as we, you know, as I said, 16 more games and the FA Cup. There's not a ton left. We're gonna have to keep on playing well, and I'll look into some left backs. Hopefully, we can bring 1 or 2 in on loan. I mean, the guys I really had ready for loan, it's just not happening. As offers come in for Jensen from Ajax, it's not going to happen, guys. But that is going to be it. Hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.